So alright guys, in this video now we have already installed the mailing software. We have installed the mailing PHP script software. So in case you have not watched the previous video on how we install this mailing software, I will advise you to watch the part 1 of this video. In the part 1, I walked through how to install the mailing software right from the hosting server, the cPanel, and then thereabout. So in this part now, the part 2, we will actually be working on setting up our SMTP servers and then sending our emails. So now, how are we going to do that? So now we have 2 dashboards currently. So after your successful installation of the script, you are going to have 2 dashboards. We have the customer dashboard. So this is the customer dashboard, the user dashboard. So it is from this user that we can actually run our campaigns. From here we can upload our list, and then we can also create email templates. We can also create landing pages. So, and then in our backend dashboard, from here we are able to do a lot of other things like setting up the SMTP servers we'll be using to send mails, the brown server, warm-up plan, a lot of things, configure domain, and so on. So, but in this video, I'm just going to be walking you through how to set up the SMTP server so that we can start sending emails. So now let's go on ahead. So this is the servers here. So I'm just going to click it and then go to where we have delivery servers. So I'm going to open it in a new tab. So as you can see, we do not have any delivery server currently. So, and then if you remember in the part 1 of this video, I talked about different SMTP servers that we can use. And for the sake of this video, we'll be using the Gmail free SMTP server so as to ensure our high deliverability rate, because we will actually be sending most of our cold emails to Gmail addresses. So if we are using Gmail SMTP, it's going to improve your chances of getting your messages into the inbox. So, and then I'm also going to show you a lot of things that you need to do to make sure that your messages land in the inbox. All of the do's and don'ts, and then the standards you need to follow while sending your email so that it all lands in the inbox. So just continue with me in this video and I'll be revealing everything to you. So now what we need to do is I'm going to go to gmail.com. So I'm actually going to be using this Gmail account. So in your own case, just make sure you can use any of your Gmail accounts for this process. So, but the first thing you need to do is you just need to come here. So I'm going to click on manage your Google account. So then you are actually going to come to security here. Then you scroll down to where it says 2-step verification. So we need to on it. So I'm going to click on it. So I'm just going to enter my password here. So right now that we are done, so now the next step is to add our phone number. So I'm just going to add one of my phone numbers here. So now it says you're now protected with 2-step verification. So that is the first step for us to be able to set up our Gmail SMTP. So, and then I'm going to go back. So now the second step is to create an app password. So to do that, all you have to do is come to search Google account here, then type for app, then you click on app password. So you have to put your password. then once you've input your password, it's going to bring you here. So now you need to give your app a name. So you can name it anything. I will just name it mailing software, because you cannot put a space, it's not going to create. So you can just do something like this, mailing software. So yeah, I'm going to click on create. So now this is the password. So all you have to do is just copy this password. So you need to actually save it somewhere so that you can always have it any other time you want to use it again. So now we have created it here. So now one of the ways I save this password is I come back to my Gmail, then I click on compose. So I send it to myself. So then I name it mailing software, so that anytime I need it again, I'll just search through my Gmail for mailing software, then it's going to bring me my password again. So then I send it to myself. So I've sent it to myself. So that is all we need. So after you have done this, so the next thing you need to do is go back to your software here. So you click on create new server. So as you can see, these are all of the different servers that you can integrate with this software. But in case the one you are trying to use is not here, so you just come to where it says SMTP. So the Gmail SMTP server is not here, quite alright. So we are going to be using SMTP. So it is for manual installation. So right now, we need to fill in the important settings here. So the first thing here will be the name. So you can just set it up as Gmail, so you can always recognize it. So I think this is the name of the Gmail I use, the tech word. So you can name it anything in your own case, so you know that okay, this is the SMTP server is set up for this particular Gmail. So the host name is going to be smtp.gmail.com. Then the username will be the Gmail address itself. So but let me just paste the password here first so that I don't lose it. So I've pasted this password here. So just paste it here. And then for the username, just come here and copy the username of the Gmail you are using. This. So then you paste it here. So for the port, you have to change this to 465. So for the protocol, you select SSL. So then you leave the timeout. Now the from email, you can put anything here. So I will just type in the same username here. Then the from name. So this is the name that will display. So you can actually put anything as well. So let me just put great tech word. So you can always change this though when you want to send your campaign. So I will be showing that as well. So you can leave all of this. So now what we need is this, because all of this quota here, once you have set this, so this is very important for deliverability. It says pause after send, meaning that after sending a particular mail, it has to pause, because if you are using this SMTP, for example, you want to send 500 email at once and you do not pause it, so it's just going to blast everything immediately, and trust me, everything is going to go to spam, 100% spam. So for you to be able to avoid blasting to emails at once, so you have to pause at after each sending. So now the rule of thumb we use is pausing for 5 minutes. So but the higher number of time you pause will also give you much more deliverability rate. So if you pause for, so now this is being calculated in microseconds. As you can see, right here. So it's being calculated in microseconds, and for you to get your calculation of microseconds, so I want to pause it every 5 minutes, so that once it sends one mail, then you should pause for 5 minutes before sending another. For 5 minutes in microseconds, it's going to be 3, then 8 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So you can confirm that. You can just go to Google and search for you can just search for microseconds. So microseconds to minutes. So you can just search and then do the stuff yourself. So but because of time, I'm not going to be doing that. I've done that already. So and then I've been able to discover this is the microseconds for 5 minutes. This is equivalent to 5 minutes. So then after that, bounce server, we will not be actually setting up the bounce server in this video. This video is just mainly for sending campaigns. So now that is all for now. So you can leave all of this on. You can just change this to never. So let all of it here, just all these false should just be never, so that you can always change them later at your campaign level in the second dashboard. So but you understand everything when we start sending our mails. So then you can come here and click on save changes. So right now that it has saved changes, so now the last thing we need to do to validate our server before it can start sending mails is to send a test mail so that you can validate it. So you can use any other of your Gmail. So don't use your Gmail that you use for the SMTP server, just use another Gmail. So I'll just paste in my I'll just go on ahead and paste in my second Gmail here. So I'm going to click on validate server. So right now it says please check your mailbox to confirm the server. So now as you can see, it has been added. The name Gmail Great Tech World, then SMTP. So but if you should come here, you see that under status it is currently inactive, and the reason is because we have not yet verified the server. So you just go back to the email that you dropped. As you can see, it has dropped the message from Great Tech World. So all you have to do is just open it, then you come to this link here. So then you click on this link. As you can see, it says you have successfully confirmed the server smtp gmail.com. So and I should go back to the status. As you can see, it is now active. So we have successfully set up our SMTP server. So we have to come to our user dashboard. As you can see here, so this is our user dashboard. So this is where we'll be able to send our campaigns. So like I already explained, so this is where we do all of the other settings. So now in our user dashboard, before we are able to send campaigns, we need to first of all add our list. So the list of emails we want to actually send messages to, and then after that we can now create our campaign, and then we can start sending our emails because we have already set up our delivery servers here. So that's when it's going to send with this. So now what we need to do is to upload our list. So let me come to list here. So I'm just going to click on list. So I have to log in again. So now this is the aspect where we're going to upload our list. So but right now I'm just going to go through my list because I already have lots of leads, lots of emails. Yeah, so let me just say I have approximately around 5 million emails. So as you can see, this is just one of them. I have over 100,000 here. I have over 1 million here. As you can see, this is 1 point something million. So if I scroll up, you see that I have a lot of emails. So I and my teams have been doing a lot of work on getting lots of emails, as you can see. So this one actually stopped at 1 million here. So I have lots of emails, approximately around 5 million emails or so. So this is about over 300,000 emails here. So though I'm still going to make another video separately and specifically for how to get emails. So because all of these emails that you're seeing here are majorly from Instagram. They are emails of business people from Instagram. As you can see, this is the founder of Grammy so. And then we have, so you can also filter it here too. You can filter by name, by any other stuff you want to filter depending on the kinds of people you want to actually target. So I still have more because it's very hard for me to load them, so because of the quantity. For the sake of this tutorial, I've actually gathered some emails that are in my own custody that I have, and the reason why I'm going to be using this for this video is so that you can see that this software is working. So all of these emails are right here on my laptop. So I'm going to import all of this email to our email software here, and we are going to send a campaign to them. Then you will see how it's going to enter, and we will see how it's going to display. So now to do that, what I need to do is I'm going to download this so that I can have it. So I'll download it as a CSV. You have to make sure it is CSV file. So let me try and download it. So okay, it has started downloading. Yeah, so it has successfully downloaded. So I will now come here to create new. So I'm just going to come here to where it says name. So this is the name of the list. So what do you want to name the list? So for the sake of this video, since I just want to use this link for testing, I can just say it is a test list. So you don't need this one. So description, you can just put anything there. Then leave these ones. Then so this is the from name. What is the name that will appear in the email? The from name is something like this. Something like this is the from name. So in my own case now, let's choose anything. Let's say so let me use that. So this is the from email. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Then reply to. So it means once they are trying to reply that mail, where should it go to? So you can change it to any other mail. So for example, you want all of the people that are going to be replying, want all of your replies to go to a single email. You can set it here to whichever email you want. So I'm just going to leave it here like that. So I'm just going to now, so we need to fill in this place. So as you can see, they are important. So I'm just going to type in my company details. So your company, this is where you type in your company details, so it's important. So let me just type in Great Tech. So then your country, currently in Nigeria. So then address. So I'm just going to put in any address here. So depending on the address you want because this information is going to display in your email, so you need to be conscious. So whichever I want, so if for example, I want my clients that I'm going to send emails to believe I'm in New York, so I can type in New York in USA or any place where you want. So then your city, then zip code. So I don't know the zip code of New York, but let me see if it's going to work like this. So if there is a website, you can put it here, and if you want to put your phone number, you can add it so that your leads can also contact you. So I'll just click on save and changes, and then back to list. No thanks. So now we have successfully added this list. So it remains we need to upload the CSV file that we downloaded. So now to do that, I'll just come here click on it, then go to import. Yeah, I'm going to click on import. So I'm going to click on CSV. Then I'm going to choose the file. So as you can see, this is the file here. So I'm just going to upload it. Then I'm going to click on upload file. Okay, so there's something missing. It says cannot find the email column. So we need to come here. We need just one more column here. So I'm going to click on insert row above. So I'm going to name it email. So it's very, very important because without it, it's not going to upload it. So I'm going to download it again. So now let me re-upload it again. So let me reload. Okay, let me go back. CSV, choose file. So I'm going to select the latest one that I just downloaded now. So and this is it. Upload file. As you can see, it says the import process has finished. So we have done uploading that. So that is how it's going to go. So I can go back to our dashboard. I'll click on close for now. So you can see we already have one list and 20 subscribers because there are 20 people in that list. So that is how to upload list. So then after uploading list, that is when we can now start sending our campaigns. So this software can accept as much as possible because it is not a monthly paid or anything. It is a one-time free, one-time paid software. So with this software, you can upload as much as 100,000 leads, 200,000 leads, and you can start sending your messages to them. So I'm just going to open it here. Yeah, I'm going to go to regular campaigns. So I'm going to open regular campaigns. So and then I'm going to click on create new campaign. So now what will be the name of the campaign? So you can, let me say testing, then the list. So the list that we imported, which is test list, then leave that one. So then you can click on save and next. So now this is the form name. So you can also edit the form name from here because this is the one that will eventually work. You can change the form email, reply to email from here as well. So what is the subject of our email? So this, let me just use one of the ones I've sent in the past. So because I've used this a lot and I've been able to secure a lot of web design clients with this, and I also use this for my CPA marketing. I use it for CPA marketing to promote CPA offers to thousands and millions of people. So let me just go down now. So plain text email. So that's also. So I'm going to click on save and next. So now we can now compose our message. So because this is an code email format, so what I normally do is I usually give a free offer to my clients so as for them to be interested in anything I try to offer. So though I also have a special course and training on how to write a very, very compelling code email outreach to people, but I will also be leaving all of those formats in the same package that comes with this software. So meaning that if you are able to get this software through the link in the description, you'll be getting access to all of my mailing formats that I use to promote my affiliate products, CPA products specifically, because I don't promote affiliate products, I promote CPA products, and then my web design niche I also use to get clients. So I will give you my templates and then access to around, I'll give you access to my leads as well, and give you access to my leads here. So I'll also be getting access to my leads as well to over 2 million leads when you get this software from the link in the description of this video. So all of this package will be coming together, including my software for email scraping and extraction for Instagram and different platforms like that, and also my email verifier too, because after you have extracted email, before you start sending to them, you also need to verify them, because the more you send to emails that are not valid, that will trigger and increase your bounce rate, and the higher your bounce rate, the higher the chances of all of your emails landing into spams. So it's very, very important that you verify all of your emails before sending. But good for you, all of these emails here has been verified already. So now even me myself, I've not been able to send to a quarter of them yet, so but you'll be getting access to them all. So what I'll do is, I already have a message I'm just going to paste here because of time and show you how it works. So I'm going to paste this here. So there are two things that we need to do before we can submit, we can go on. So let me show you. So if I should click on save and next, it's going to bring an error message. So this is, it says please fix, we have some errors. So now the issue is that we have not yet added these two tags. So this first tag here is going to display our company name, the name we actually filled the other time, and then this is going to display a unsubscribe link. So those two things are very, very important. That's why I told you the other time. So I'm just going to close this. So you come to where it says available tags, then this is its company full address. So I'm just going to copy it, then I'm going to come here and paste it. So this is where it's going to display. So now if you wish not to receive any mail from us again, kindly click the unsubscribe link button below. Thanks. So I'm going to put I'm going to look for unsubscribe link. So yeah, don't select unsubscribe URL, because that one is just going to give a bunch of URLs. So select unsubscribe link, then you come down here and paste it. So by doing this, it's going to allow us proceed, because this unsubscribe link is very, very important. Without it, there is high assurance that your mails will be going into the spam. So let's just click on save and next. So it says your form has been successfully saved. So right now, what we need to do is to schedule when we want this form to start sending. So if you remember, we already scheduled it, we already set it that the form should send 5 minutes after each other. So now let me come here, and then today is Sunday, so I'm going to, so then the time should be, I'm currently at 3:16 now, so I want it to start sending by 3. Just make sure that you put around at least 10 minutes. Just add 10 more minutes. We're already in 3:16, so I'm gonna add 10 more minutes. So that should be around 3:26. So instead of 3:26, I'll just say around 3:30, so that it will initialize before you start sending. So then that is all. So you can preview the settings that you have selected here. So now this form will start sending by 3:30, and it should finish sending maybe around 1 hour or 2 hours later. And the reason is because it's going to be sending at each interval, for 5-minute interval. So now this form will start sending immediately by 3:30 p.m. So I'm just going to click on save changes and then click on schedule campaign. So as you can see, let me scroll here, status pending sending, because it is not yet 3:30. So from here you'll be able to see how many of your messages were delivered, how many of it were opened, how many of it were clicked. Maybe if you put any link inside your form, how many people clicked in it. So this is what I use to track my CPA offer, because whenever I'm sending CPA offers, I usually put link in the message. So
But when I'm trying to pitch to clients about my web design offer, I don't usually use link. I tell them to reply the message rather, because there is high chances of deliverability rates into inbox when you are sending a message without links. But you can still make sure your message delivers into the inbox with links. There are still some other tactics. So this is bounces. So it's going to notify you of the percent of bounce and the percentage of people who unsubscribe. So one good thing about this stuff is that this method is that it is very, very cost effective. Cold emailing, cold outreach is the most cost effective marketing tactics you can employ. I'm also a paid advertiser expert. I run Facebook ads, I run Instagram ads, so I do everything. But I can tell you that this is the most cost effective. There are a lot of times that I want to test a new product and I am skeptical about how much I want to put into investment to test maybe the product will work or not. So in most cases like that, I employ this. Since I already have millions of leads, I have millions of traffics. Those leads are equivalent to my traffic. So having around over 2, 3, 4, 5 million leads means I have at least over 4 million, 5 million traffics that I can always promote my offer to. So right now we are going to wait till it's 3:30. So I'm going to pause this video till after some time. So I'm going to come back. So I'm not sure if I will be able to come back exactly by 3:30, but I'm going to come back probably later today after all of the emails have been sent to show you the result of everything that we have done so far. So welcome back, guys. And right now I have actually waited for some time, so it has finally sent it all, as you can see. So let me reload again. So as you can see, 100%, and then it has delivered to 20. So I have also tried to check some of it, so that is why it says open is 7. So now let's just go on ahead and see how it's actually delivered. So I'm going to come to this browser here. So let me reload this. So I think this is not among the mails. Okay, yeah, this is not among. So let me check this. I think this is among. Let me reload this. So if it's among, it's going to drop. So yeah, this is it right here. Okay, yeah, so this is it right here. So if I should, let's check it. This is the grade tag that we set, and this is the subject, and then this is the email. So this is the company details I was talking about, and this is the unsubscribe link. So if I check my other mails as well, you are going to see it there. Let me see. Yeah, so right now, as you can see, so you can see that I am the owner of this mail, this one as well, and this is the one that we just did in this video. So as you can see, the subject I tagged this with is this is a warming process. So what I do is whenever I set up a new Gmail SMTP, so I don't just blast it like that. It's just like I'm doing this video. I start with a very low quantity of email, as low as 20 subscribers, 10, or even 5. So once you start sending at a very low quantity at first, that is when Gmail is going to recognize you as not a spammer. So from there, you will now be able to increase it gradually until you are able to scale up to 1,000 emails per day, which I do currently. So as you can see, this was sent sometime like last month when I just set up this SMTP Gmail SMTP server. So I used it to warm it up. So this is from another one. So and this is the one I just did, and sometimes I just try and reply it so as to also improve its credibility. So I can just say thanks. So by doing this, Gmail will recognize your Gmail SMTP server as being valid and stuff like that. So let's check more emails and see how they deliver. So as you can see, so let me check more. So as you can see, this is it here. So let me check more. So this is it here as well. So that is it. So let me go back to my browser here. uh yeah, so these are some of the ones that I actually opened. So when I wanted to confirm it, so let me come up here. So this is it here. So I okay, go there. So I think, okay, this is the one I replied. I think this is the one I replied just now. So this is how I warm up my Gmail SMTP server before I start sending to all of my leads. Then I'll start sending in larger quantity to the emails, the leads I have with me. So like I have said before, this is very, very cost effective, as you don't need to spend any money to reach out to new audience. The only thing you need to do is just get some more leads. You can buy them from apollo.io. You can extract them using softwares for extracting, of which I'll also be giving access to one when you get the Mailwizz software from me. And then if you also get the Mailwizz software from me, you don't need to have to start buying leads. You can start up with the 2 million leads that I'm actually going to be offering to you, that I have shown you in this video. So I'll be giving it to you for free as well, so as for you to start with, so you can start generating more customers, more sales, and more sign-ups for any offer that you are promoting. So guys, this will be all for this video. So see you in the next video. Bye guys.